It's your boy, Young Equity Chris.
It's your boy, Young Equity Devin. Let's get it.
All right, today we have a very special episode for you. We're going to be talking about 2 e-commerce businesses that you should look to invest in. And the first one up is ticker symbol OZON, Ozon. So right now, their price point is currently at, what is it, Devin?
I want to say $62.19.
Okay. And they are what is perceived to be the Amazon of Russia. So they're second in the country in e-commerce. Number one is Wildberries, and they're a private company, so we won't be talking about that today. But basically, Ozon, IPO'd in the New York Stock Exchange November 2020 with an IPO price of what again?
$30.
And now it's risen all the way up to $62. So there's a lot of opportunity for this business to grow. So in Russia and in their culture, they don't really have much consumer confidence with e-commerce. They rather pay cash or they rather pay on delivery. At least those were the words from the former CEO of Ozon. But now, with the illness happening and people having to order things online, not going to stores as much, that has helped build that consumer confidence. So they are primed to make a big play in that region.
Yeah, I definitely like this play. I mean, if you look at the proof of concept that you have here in America with Amazon, you can see that e-commerce is here to stay, right? If you take that platform and you go to Russia and you start getting your supply chain investments going, because I think right now they're investing $300 million in their supply chain management. So they're probably building out warehouses. They're probably getting more vans. They're probably thinking about autonomous vehicles, robo-taxis, and things of that nature. But just like anything with the illness, you're going to see a spike in deliveries and people wanting to stay home and buy their stuff online. So if we have the proof of concept with Amazon here in America, I think that Ozon could actually skyrocket. There was actually, when it came out, it was $30, but nobody could buy it at 30, right? Yes. You can only get it at 40. So I've been watching it since then, and it's grown, right? I saw it at $66, $68. So honestly, I think if we get in around 55, you could probably see some substantial gains. But this is early investment right here. You can get in early and make some large gains in the future.
So for somebody that's looking to swing this, about how long of a swing do you think this would be? A year, 2 years to see that 2X?
To see the 2X, yeah, I would say probably about another year.
Okay, no, that definitely makes sense because a lot of companies are realizing that in the long run, it may be cheaper for them to move to strictly selling online. So again, the more companies that want to sell their products online and reinforce that on their end, they're going to be looking to partner with Ozon to be able to make that happen. Because in the end of the day, we see the U.S. with Amazon, and I can tell you there are certain consumers who will buy a lower quality product because of the ease of access of getting on the app at Amazon. Just think about it. They'll get, these cheap phone cases that probably break or don't protect their phone that doesn't last longer than 2 months and just go on Amazon and buy another one instead of buying, maybe a better case, but driving themselves to the store to get it. So that tells you the power of e-commerce.
Yeah, and think about it like this, right? If you're sitting at home and you lost your job, you're trying to find another revenue source, what do people do? They find products for the low and then they sell it on platforms like Ozon or Amazon or even JUMIA, what we're going to talk about next, right? So this is another revenue stream for people who are just sitting at home trying to make some extra money.
No, that definitely makes sense. And I'm glad that you brought up JUMIA. So that's ticker symbol JMIA. And that company is looking to be the Amazon of Africa. So in Africa, they don't have services similar to USPS like Amazon has here in America that they can really rely on to grow their business and deliver products. But JUMIA has a lot of potential to grow because as Africa grows and that economy grows, we know, there's a Middle Eastern presence in Africa, there's a China presence in Africa. And so when all these countries try to come in and get involved with the growing economy, company like JUMIA stands, to do nothing but to gain.
Yeah, I mean, think about the population out there in Africa, right? We can kind of pretty much simulate that to what's going on in China. You have companies like Alibaba, where they basically are making a whole bunch of money based off of their country and who lives there. So if we equate that to what's going on with JUMIA, there's a lot of room to grow. Right now, it's sitting at $30.19. I've seen this play at about 18. I got in early, and we were making a whole bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? We were making some good plays back in the day. But anyway, JMIA was at 18, rolled that bad boy up to about 35. Now it's sitting at 30, 19. I say get in if you can under 30, but this is definitely a good time to get in. Like you said, e-commerce during the illness is going to skyrocket for sure.
Yes, definitely for sure. I mean, because again, I mean, you see the model of the United States. I mean, right now, we know with cultural differences, some cultures prefer to pay everything cash and they want everything up front. But again, over time, people are going to move more towards the model that we're doing here with America because it works for businesses. And typically, what works for businesses is usually forced on the consumer. So that's pretty much my takeaway from it. Both of these companies, I think, are great companies. It will take some time potentially to see the 2X. Ozone from 66 to 120, to 132 may not happen overnight, but if you give it some time, I mean, look at Amazon, that 10X over time, all these companies, it usually just takes time. That's why you shouldn't buy this unless you do your own due diligence and you buy with conviction to where when it drops, you're going to buy more because you believe so much in the company.
Yeah, man, I definitely agree. And with JMIA, I mean, there's always room to grow. Like I said, when it came out, it was around $18. It's only at $30 right now. There's only the potential is substantial. So I say get in, hold for another 5 years, and you're going to see at least 5 to 10x.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you guys for checking out this video. Let us know down below in the comment section if you're going to do your due diligence on JMIA, Ozon, or both. We would love to hear from you. But again, thanks for watching the video. It's your boy, Young Equity Chris.
And it's your boy, Young Equity Devin. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Crawl.